Hello again. Now, this video I wanted to make, pretty sure you saw the introduction I made just a moment ago, and it was mainly speaking about just giving you a little backstory of how everything came to be and how this can happen for you, right? But now let me talk about something that's very, very serious before we get into the content of what clinical studies are, what these secrets are, how it can benefit you, just different things of that nature, right? I want to ask you this, okay? Because this is secret number one, which is how to create income and freedom without trading your time for money. Let me say that again. Secret number one is how to create income and freedom without trading your time for money, right? I'm sure that you want to know that. That's one of the caveats and the gems and the jewels. And a lot of people say, hey, I want to know that. That's what I need to know, right? We're in the land of the free in America. And it's something that everybody should want to know in this country because you can really be able to go from nothing, from rags to riches, right? From nothing to something very, very quickly. And that's what we're talking about. So let me just ask you this question, because I would like to know what brought you here. That's what I would like to know. These are just questions I want you to think about to yourself. Okay, what brought you here? Right? Was it a need or was it a want? Right? Because we all have needs and we all have wants. A lot of times we rather usually pick the wants over the needs, right? But without hesitation, we all know that we have to have the needs met. These are things like your expenses, right? These are things like your, whether it's any kind of food, transportation, clothing, roof over your head, like shelter. These are needs, right? Taking care of your children if you have them, taking care of your loved one if you have a spouse, right? Are you following me? These are your needs. They have to be taken care of. But at the same time, we all have wants. In between these things of meeting these needs, we have these wants. So is that what brought you here? What is it that you want? Think about that in your head, right? Just close your eyes and get a thought about that. I'm not don't want to get too emotional on you, but I do want you to think about that because that's important. It's called your why. We say this a lot in business world. It's called what is your why? What is it that makes you do what you do? What was the reason when you invested in this course? What do you want to get out of it? Right? This is what you want to think about because I'm here to tell you I'm probably a great candidate to tell you that, and not just because I started the course, that I put it together and I helped arrange a lot, and my team helped me as well. But no, I'm just saying that because of where I came from and the idea that I thought that why I know this would help. A lot of things that people need transportation. I remember I was one, I needed that. That's why I was literally one study away from having the transportation that I wanted. And I never even knew this, right? I'm talking about a dream car as well, my friends, not just any transportation. I'm talking about the car that you would dream about and you think that you can't get it. I'm here to say you can, right? Whether it's having food, the food that you want to eat, having a shelter you want to have over your head, the kind of home you want to live in. You're one study away from that, right? The second part of the theme that I didn't talk about and cover in the introduction was how to escape the rat race. And that's what I wanted to get into more into this part here. It's about you have to know what to do to escape the rat race, right? The rat race is something that it's like a self-defeating purpose that all people are on. But 90% of the world, I'm pretty sure you can sympathize, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the rat race is real. There's a lot of people in the world that are just doing some mindless inertia, meaning they're just doing the same repetitive thing over and over and over until the day that we die. And it's unfortunate because that's not what life was meant to be. But life was meant to be living to the fullest. I mean, full to the brim, right? Does that make sense? And I know that you're getting this, right? You're probably feeling exactly what I'm saying because this is what I felt. So whether it's your need, I mean, your wants that you have, the needs we have to take care of. The wants, I'm here to say that you could take care of those too. These can both be taken care of simultaneously. But I want you to think about that in your own mind and write it down. If you have a notepad, it would be good to take notes. It'd be real wise. But I would think about that. What's your needs? What's your wants? What do you need right now? Right? Are you just getting out of a situation? Are you broke? Are you desperate? Is it a job that's just not paying you enough? Is it a job that lets you go, where you don't have a way of having income now? You know, I might laugh about this, but trust me, I've been there. It wasn't a laughing matter when I was dealing with it, right? So I get you. I understand, right? Is it a spouse, a loved one, where you're having problems in your relationship because of money? Let's not kid ourselves, okay? Divorce is one of the highest things rated, as they say, in America, mainly because of this one thing: financial hardship. Not having the finances to make things go more smoothly, right? Is it your children? You want to provide for them. Maybe they may be in a situation they're sick. Maybe they may be hurt. Maybe they need you just to be able to be there more. It might be the money you need to free up more time, because some people have a lot of money, as we covered before, but they don't have the time. They don't have the freedom, right? So think about these things. What brought you here? You know, because it's needs and wants. I'm here to say these studies would take care of both of them for you. So I don't want you to think that by all means that there's information you're going to get that is not going to help you to understand how those things can get met. Both of these things can get accomplished and get settled and get just totally eradicated. Bad debt, student loans, things of this nature, things you may owe, expenditures, expenses, like daily expenses that we have, bills, right? Bills, right? All these things can get met with these secrets that you're going to learn about clinical studies. Okay? I just want you to know that. Whether it's having money, say if you're wanting to launch your business like I did when I first started to really grow and get into my own. When you want to launch a business, you want to start something, an idea, a passion, something you have, something that you want to get to the world, but you just don't have the capital to jumpstart it, to catapult it, to skyrocket it. You need to have the revenue. Am I right? All right. Is some of you feeling me here? Does that make sense? Right? I know you're getting this, right? It might be the money to start, maybe to invest. A lot of you want money to invest. You know, you want to get into these things, these other vehicles of financial gains, whether that's real estate, whether that's the stock market, whether that's commodities, you know, oil, gold, silver, precious metals, you know, just different types of commodities and produce, many things in the world. There's so many ways of getting wealth, but a lot of it does stem, if you're investing, a lot of it stems with having the ready capital. A lot of opportunities are missed, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sure you know this. A lot of opportunities are missed because we just don't have the capital. We don't have the money, right? So that's what's going to change. That's my goal. That was what I've done for myself. I've helped many countless other peers where it's happened to them. And I think that's definitely what you would love to get out of it. But you're also going to learn that it's about changing your mind. Your mentality has to change, and that's what we're going to get onto in the next video. So with that being said, I hope that this was helpful. I just wanted to give you a little insight of thinking about that. What brought you here? I know what I went through, you know, in my past. So, like I said, my back was against the wall. I know what brought me here in the very beginning when I first seeked this information out. I had to find out how to change everything, right? And this is what did it. So I put this together for you. It's tailor made for you, right? But just think about that. What brought you here? And keep those thoughts of those items, or whether they're material or whether they be things that are not material, that they're things that are not tangible, right? Keep that in your mind, because in this actual course, we're going to go over and you're going to come with the ideas, the epiphanies, the revelations. You're going to see the path of how you can take this and you can run with this and you can change everything for you and your family. All right, sound good? All right, with that being said, thanks so much. And remember, always, we have a slogan: smile, say cheese, because I'm going to help you to get that cheese. And always remember, you're one study away, and let's escape the rat race, right? Are you with me? All right, see you in the next video.